Hello, 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 travelers. I'm not even gonna front. I was too lazy to put the green screen back up. I'm exhausted. This is still technically Last of Us Day. That is September 26th, the anniversary of the Outbreak canon in Last of Us canon. But of course, these trailers always drop when I'm at work, and normally I used to just watch them at work, and I'm like, all right, cool. Watch it real quick, done or whatever. But this is a big thing for me. I'm a big fan of Last of Us. I love both games. I've played both games on my channel multiple times. I've reacted to season 1 of the HBO show, which I loved personally. Any of you haters out there, you know, I guess keep on hating, whatever, keeps on driving the traffic. But I felt it was special for me to react and talk about this even though I'm exhausted. I've worked like I think all 3 of my jobs today, but wanted to get this. It's a shorty, shouldn't take too much to like edit and upload, and literally like as soon as this dropped, several of my friends sent this, like friends, associates, a couple of fans. They're like, Last of Us, you gotta. I'm here to look and analyze, probably overanalyze, even though I'm exhausted, but this is reinvigorating me. So even though I couldn't get this out in time for Last of Us Day, happy Last of Us Day. Those of us who know how part 2 goes.
You want to start or what?
Oh, and before, the audio is always a lot louder. Yeah, look at that. Daddy's got his hair grown out. All right. Once with no interruptions. Jackson. I am, and I'm not looking forward to this. And you know they got that budget, though, this year. Or next year, rather. Whatever, they're making it this year.
Let's try something different.
A guitar. He's going to therapy.
You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
Okay. Oh, but we know where we are and why we're there. Oh, no.
Say the thing you're afraid to say.
No. Oh, the porch.
Say it out loud.
Oh, Jesse.
What it is, no matter how bad.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
What did you do?
But she's a new character. That's Abby. Oh, they got Abizzle in here for Rizzle. Oh, no. I'm here for it. Hey. Oh, no. No. How soon do you think they're going to do it all? Oh, the scars. Oh, well, yo. Seraphites. Oh my. Isaacs. Oh yeah. Oh man. Dude, this is good. With the funding and everything, this is gonna go so hard. Oh, the subway. Oh. I'm not ready. Oh. If I ever were to lose you. I know it's a different song, but still. Oh my god. And we know there was an article today that said, in regards to like this coming out, like timeline next year, I think it said it has to be by like late May. It has to come out. It has to start premiering by late May in order to qualify for the Emmys, which I mean they're gonna want to. But oh man, yeah, so much that I recognize. I like the addition here of her character, and I saw an article about this. Her character's brand new, but I like how we're adding that kind of layer to it. So clearly, now I don't appreciate a therapist who gets an egg timer going. That's a little bit of pressure on your clientele. But I like the idea that this clearly must be while he's situated at Jackson. If I had to guess, it's probably after. And by the way, what I'm going to be all right. Before I discuss spoilers for what happens in the game, my initial impressions are, looks great. You can tell they're going even bigger. I forget if the season's going to be, I know they said they're going to split part 2 into 2 seasons, and I'm all here for that. Like, milk it as long as you want, as long as it's good, right? But like what I'm seeing, bigger, more budget, obviously due to its success, so more time, quality. We still have Neil Druckmann, who was the creative director for the actual games, who's contributing to this project, and in addition to, I'm pretty sure that Craig Mazin, have you say his name, who he was the showrunner of Chernobyl, which also perfect television in my opinion. But working together on this, you have returning cast, you have new cast. I think they're gonna do a fantastic job with further adapting, and from what I've seen so far, that seems to be the case. I'm seeing a lot of recognizable scenes, settings, characters, moments. I'm seeing a lot of new stuff that I'm very much open to. So if you want to avoid the spoilers, cut the video off here. I'm super excited. I'm going to be reacting to this series episode by episode whenever this comes out, like I did with season 1. I'm excited for sure. Now, getting into spoiler territory, because I'll be discussing, I mean, there's the obvious stuff we know is happening down the line, especially regarding, well, Joel and Ellie and all that jazz. But if I had to guess, this is all predictions, right? So talking to this woman, and she's talking to him as if she's a therapist, and I assume by setting up the egg timer, that gives me the context of, well, yeah, it seems like it's a timed session, most likely. So I figured Joel would only be seeking out therapy if they've had their big argument outside the hospital, and Ellie wants to cut ties, so things are awkward. So he's probably feeling like inconsolable, or he's feeling at the end of his rope, so he's probably trying to talk to a therapist about it and try to maybe put words to it or work his way through it. So this is if I had to guess, this therapy session is occurring at some point. The relationship is already fractured, right? Now what else do we have? Yeah, we have Jackson. Yep, Jackson, Wyoming. Gonna have the early morning little go get some what do they call them? Bigot sandwiches? Yeah. Yeah, the whole town square. Where's our dog? Where's our boy? Where's our dog? You pet him somewhere in here. I can't find him. Joel's house, obviously. The guitar. The guitar that he gives to Ellie. Right, we know that. And that's probably the opening scene of Last of Us Part 2 when he shows up at the... Right? Yeah, because she still has the bandage from the hospital, right? So he shows up and gives her the guitar and talks about how he wants to teach her, but you can tell the vibe's not quite there. So that'll be not too long after the end of season 1 for the sake of the show.
Let's try something different.
Oh, yeah, see, his hair is not longer yet either, so that makes sense. And he's telling his little dad jokes. Would that be... It's gotta be Abby, right? I figure it'd be Abby. Because, like, in the snow alone, I can't see it being Ellie or Dina, and I can't tell who the figure is, but it looks like they're still in Jackson. But...
And heal something unless you're brave enough to.
And this is definitely, oh no, that fateful day. That's got to be Ellie and Dina as the snowstorm's getting worse, and they're doing the whole. In the game, you're getting to know Dina. You're getting to kind of figure out where we're at, how long it's been since the events of Part 1, leading up to the ski lodge, and probably, but first leading up to the. We're gonna have the underground grow house and the little romantic entanglement.
Just say it out loud.
And that, of course. So at this point, they're in Seattle. Like, this is post Lost, post Seattle. If I see this clearly, oh, it's gonna hurt. It's hard to tell from this angle, but if I had to take a wild guess, if they're gonna have the continuity, I believe that's Joel's revolver, or like as her main side piece, which I appreciate attention to detail for sure. But she's serenading Dina, and I hope it's gonna be talking away. I don't know what else to say. That's great, man. Look at that. Look at this. What the reconstruction here, dude. I'm so excited. I mean, obviously it's going to be relatively easy to reconstruct a lot of these scenes. There were a lot of great moments of it in the first season, and I think I listened to the companion podcasts afterwards because I just really give a shit about this IP and like the story and what goes into making it. But the attention to detail, not only in making these sets and the set design, which looks amazing. It's so hard to nail post-apocalypse and not look like it's manufactured post-apocalypse, but also like the lighting and the atmosphere. Oh my god, I'm here for it. And you know what, like, I honestly, all things considered, with the casting announcements the way they are, like, yeah, we're all aware not everybody is like pitch perfect casting, right? Some casting decisions are favored more than others, but I think, like, with any adaptation, right, an adapted work, I don't want the story to be a carbon copy. I don't want the characters to look exactly the same. I'm down for the little, like, wiggle room throughout. Like, so does she look exactly like Dina? No, but like Dina's character model's also like a video game based off a real person, sure, but like I'm okay with this, like the you know, I'm okay with it basically. Like, would I look at her and think, oh, that's Dina? Not immediately, but I'm sure that like the gap will be bridged, and that'll be the night of their final full conversation before the following day in the fateful patrol. So
Thing you're afraid to say.
100% that's the oh man, they're already gonna show us that though, because in the game you don't get this cutscene until like the end. Oh man, she's harboring that resentment to Jesse though. Jesse can get it. The guy that got to be Jesse, man, like, wow, I'm here for it. Look at that Jesse over here. All right.
Say it out loud.
About to say, get me pregnant too if he wants.
No matter
Shit.
what it
Again, big snowstorm here. They all have guns. Patrol. I'm seeing some people running around back there in the background. This would be hard to tell when this is, unless this is part of Abby's crew. But that doesn't look like they'd be. Yeah, no, it's got to be receiving the news of trouble, or maybe like after I don't know. It's harder to tell. We're in the subway right here, yeah? I think. Not even like a band box? What is that?
What did you
Very hard to tell where that is.
do?
And again, that's all new. Now, if I had to guess, so we got Abby, obviously. Abby, the ponytail. Again, you see her, and the first thing you think isn't necessarily Abby, but like, I mean, aside from the ponytail, right? But it's not too long, and she's young. So I'm guessing, especially since she's by the grave marker, this is after her father has been killed, and it's still like it's probably one of the flashbacks, or like cluing the audience in on her as a character. I am insanely curious to see how they're going to tackle that, because you don't have a game. We're not playing a game and then halfway through you rewind the clock and put us in the shoes of the supposed antagonist. You're going to be operating a TV show. But yeah, we got Abby. Definitely have that fateful night. My guess is this guy, so this got to be a Jackson lookout, right? I'm guessing. I know the Horde follows them to the ski lodge, but this doesn't look like any of Abby's crew. We all know that that's early on in the game. Abby gets chased by the Horde and gets saved by who had that revolver right there? Yeah, gets saved by Joel. The rest is history. And this is, there's two people in that horse. Maybe it's after the bad happens, perhaps. But yeah, definitely a Seraphite Scars. We're in Seattle now. Still in Seattle. Feel her love. Already has reached martyrdom status. So with the greenery, we're still in Seattle, but I'm curious who. Probably as they're still like early on getting to the city. Well, no, it could be a Seraphite too. Hard to tell. Definitely a Seraphite, and this is in the WLF's forward operating base. If I had to guess, I do love, like, cause that's spot on. I love they got back Mr. Wright for the character of Isaac again. That's great. Like, spot on. Like, just the same guy who did the mocap and the voice work is back for it. So that'll be perfect casting right there, obviously. Infected outside the gates. Those walls look like wooden posts of Jackson. People on fire, people on a horse. Okay, this is right as Tommy's about to leave, which is interesting because when Tommy makes the decision, he just kind of goes to try to stop Ellie from going. Because he's already been, man, the continuity is going to be painful. Oh, God, that scene's going to be terrible. So, in the I keep saying ski lodge, but really it's leading up to it's somebody's home. I forget the old something place.
My friends are at a mansion just north of here. It's fenced in, we have the whole perimeter secure.
It's a Baldwin place.
Abby runs into Joel and Tommy at the lodge, and then they end up taking refuge where Abby and her people are posted up. Given Tommy's head wound, this is post that situation, consoling Maria, his wife. Which, again, I don't mind the recasting at all. Like, cool, okay. Ooh, that's got to be, those have got to be wolves. That's got to be the WLF if I had to guess, because they're paramilitary. Ellie's got an assault rifle. It's a night. She's in like, what, a sky bridge? When would this be? Subway, 100% the subway. And then that is Ellie, right? Oh, maybe that's after it's happened. No, she's not all bruised up. I didn't see her bruised up though when she's playing the guitar though, unless they edited that out. And of course Joel going through it. Absolutely going through it. Very nice. Very nice little treat for Last of Us Day. I appreciate that. That was the big news. 2025. Yes, we. All right. Cool. Yeah. What more is there to say? I have very high hopes. I am curious. Just it's going to be cancer, but what do the comments say? This season's gonna hurt a lot. Yes. They just acted out some scenes in the game. Agreed. Oh yeah. If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Lots of pain incoming. I don't want to see my boy Pedro play golf. Yeah, for real. At least the top comments anyway. Judging by the 3.3k dislikes, there's still gonna be the haters out there that are like,
Last of Us has gone woke.
what more is there to say? That was my initial reaction, and then about a minute, and then we just overanalyzed the hell out of a minute and 50 worth of trailer. But hey, content, baby. But yeah, like I said, if you want to watch any of my playthroughs, unfortunately, I don't have a virgin playthrough of Last of Us. That was way before I was competent enough to fully figure out gaming and streaming and all that, but I have played Last of Us Part 1. I have a virgin playthrough of Part 2 on my channel some years back if you want to see my experience and that harrowing journey that I went on. And then my gal pal, I did part of the My Girlfriend Play series. She got to play it for the first time and also experienced the trauma. So we trauma bonded, which is always healthy for a relationship. And then, quite obviously, I did a episode by episode as they came out, a reaction to The Last of Us Season 1. I think it was one of the first 2 series reactions that I ever recorded and uploaded. So, hey, we got a lot of reaction content in the pipeline. I'm still uploading shows now. We're still doing an interview with the vampire. By the time you're seeing this, we'll be close to finishing Season 1 of Severance. And then, of course, I've started The Penguin. I'll be doing Last of Us Season 2, and that comes out next year. And in the interim, boy, wouldn't you like to know? That's all I've got to say. I am tuckered out beyond belief. I'm going to pass the hell out. I just had to do this. I had to record this. Too many people sent me this trailer. I had to watch it, record my reaction for posterity, and talk about it. So, thank you guys and gals so much for watching, and stay tuned for when Last of Us I keep saying part 2, season 2, you know, call what you will. Stay tuned for that, and thank you all for watching. Love you all, and goodbye, travelers.